What is going on, world? What's up, YouTube? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Gears 5 video, so let's get into it. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about Gears Esports, and the question of the day is, could Gears of War be the next big esport? So let's talk about it. So guys, Gears Esports has been around now, but with the recent release that is coming here with Gears 5, so Gears 5 is going to be releasing in a few days at the time of this recording, and what I will say, guys, is that Gears of War 4 I felt was moving in such a good direction as far as the esports side of Gears of War is concerned, and I think Gears 5 might even take it a step further. So as you can see from this image, you've got the Pro League Amateur Online play. They are adding regions as far as South America and Asia Pacific is concerned. Then there's going to be international majors. There's going to be a World Championship, which I'm extremely excited about that. So this is Gears 5 Esports, right? And this is what I'm extremely excited about because Gears of War Esports is starting to go more global as far as its reach is concerned. And we kind of saw that already with the E-League Invitational that happened, and I can't wait to see where that goes as well. So with the release of Gears 5 only a couple of days away, even sooner for those of you with Game Pass Ultimate, the launch of the 2019-2020 Gears Esports season will be here before we know it. Full program details will be announced on Friday, September 13th, but here's what you need to know to form your team and start practicing before official play kicks off on September 22nd. Follow Esports Gears on Twitter and check gears.gg regularly to stay up to date. Gears 5 launches worldwide on September 10th for Xbox One, Windows 10, and with Xbox Game Pass with 4-day early access on Gears 5's Ultimate Edition or with your Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership. So this is very exciting, guys, that we're going to be getting full details on everything with Gears Esports and regarding Gears Esports Friday, September 13th. So that's really exciting. That's going to be coming up here shortly, and I'm really excited about that. I think there's going to be a lot of things announced. One of the big things that I definitely want to talk about is more so, will Gears of War take the approach eventually, maybe not with Gears 5, but eventually, will they take the approach like Call of Duty and Overwatch are doing, as well as other games like League of Legends, and go to a franchise model? I would love to hear from you guys about that, but we'll definitely make a video about franchising in Gears of War in a future video, but I just want to kind of briefly bring up franchising in Gears of War because it's definitely something that has potential in the future. So what is Gears 5 Esports? The Coalition in Gears Esports, in partnership with PGL, are excited to announce the 2019-2020 season of Gears 5 Esports. Kicking off with the launch of Gears 5 worldwide on September 10th for Xbox One, Windows 10, and with Xbox Game Pass, players from all over the world will be able to sign up and compete in regional ladders and online tournaments for weekly cash prizes. The top teams from every region, North America, Central America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and now South America, will also be awarded with travel coverage to major international events, where they'll have the opportunity to play for massive prize pools against the top teams in the game. The 2019-2020 season will feature 3 major events leading into a World Championship, as well as a number of regional events. Keeping in step with previous seasons, every major event will be open to all teams, meaning anyone has the chance to walk home with the trophy, and include side tournaments with their own prizing. Attend as a spectator, a player new to the scene, or a Gears vet and experience the passion and excitement that sets Gears apart. New for Gears 5, the very best teams from North America, Central America, and Europe can also qualify for an online Pro League. In addition to guaranteed prizing for qualifying, every Pro League team is automatically provided with travel coverage to major events and the opportunity to compete for divisional prize pools. Teams that qualify for the Pro League will be removed from regional ladders and will be ineligible for weekly online tournaments, allowing new teams to rise to the top. Throughout the season, these top amateur teams will have the opportunity to break into the Pro League via online qualification, while the lowest ranking Pro League teams from each division will be forced to fight for their spots. So a couple things here, guys. The big one is the World Championship. This is absolutely huge, and I've been hoping for this with Gears of War for a while as far as the Gears esports scene is concerned. Here's why. I've been around the Call of Duty community for a long time, the StarCraft community, and obviously with StarCraft, the biggest event of the year for StarCraft 2 is BlizzCon every year. It's basically like the championship or the Super Bowl or the World Series of StarCraft. And so that's always been a huge event to me. Well, Call of Duty has Call of Duty Champs, which is basically the World Championship, which obviously it's going to be changing with the Call of Duty franchising format that they're going to have. But nonetheless, they had Call of Duty Champs, which was their big event, right? Every esport should have a World Championship, like the International with Dota, or Worlds with League of Legends. All these games need it. And now with Gears of War, we're getting a World Championship, and that is absolutely amazing. It's going to be like the Super Bowl of Gears of War. I could not be more excited about this, that there's going to be 3 major events leading into the World Championship. Then there's going to be a Pro League. There's going to be other tournaments going on. Gears 5 is really showing us all that they are planning over the Coalition for the future of the franchise. The second main thing here, guys, is that every major event will be open to all teams. So we're talking another open bracket as far as any team can compete and go up against the biggest dogs in the game, which I think is pretty cool because this is one of those esports that is still kind of at the roots of all of what esports was built on, which was kind of like that open bracket format. It has not gone in the direction of franchising, yet I do think that there is a possibility that it will in the future. But nonetheless, at least for Gears 5, it's going to be open to all teams as far as these major events are concerned. The 2019 and 2020 Gears Esports season will be kicking off in conjunction with the release of Gears 5. All 7 launch maps will be eligible for competitive online play beginning September 22nd, 2019. The starting map list for Gears 5 Esports will be Distinct, Training Grounds, Exhibit, Icebound, Asylum, Bunker, and Vasgar. And so there you have it. Gears 5 Esports, guys, is here as far as a little bit of the information that we have so far. But I'm extremely excited about the future of Gears of War as a franchise. But Gears Esports is going to be quite awesome, I think. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I hope we see a lot more Gears tournaments on TV, like with the E-League Invitational that happened on TBS. That was absolutely incredible. I would love to see more of that with Gears 5 Esports. So the big question is, guys, could Gears 5 and Gears of War as a whole be the next big esport? And I say yes, guys. The Coalition and Microsoft are making very big moves here with Gears of War, and you can already just see it with obviously just how they're expanding the regions as far as the reach of esports, but they are also adding so much more to the games. They're adding novels. They're adding, of course, the mobile game, which is Gears Pop. You got Gears Tactics, which we really haven't heard a whole lot about as of yet. And then, of course, Gears 5 is supposed to be this game that has, 20 times bigger campaign. It's just a bigger game overall, whether you're talking about the campaign, multiplayer, the escape game mode, you have horde mode. I mean, you have all these different game modes to create as much content as possible for people to consume and to take in. And that's what's extremely exciting about this game. And so I do think that this could be the turning point for Gears of War as far as becoming a main name in esports. I really do. I think that there will always be things that kind of hold it back a little bit, whether that be the language used by a lot of the pro players. I mean, we've seen a lot of, throughout the course of time with Gears of War, the trash talk is very iconic for Gears Esports. But at the same time, it might be kind of hard to make this go absolutely to a worldwide scale as far as having millions upon millions of people watching the game, just because of that, of some of the language that's involved in Gears Esports. But that is unique to Gears of War, of course, and that's what makes it so much fun. And I hope that that never changes because there's so much passion in Gears Esports, as you can tell. But that would be one thing. And the second thing, guys, that kind of I feel is going to hold Gears back a little bit is the gore. The blood and gore in the game might be something that advertisers as well as, sponsors may kind of look at and just kind of think to themselves, like, do they really want to be, putting their brand next to a title like Gears of War? But who knows? I mean, stranger things have happened, but those would be the two things I think might hold Gears back overall as far as the esports scene is concerned. But I really think that they're making so many moves right now to move Gears in a further direction as far as, like I said, the lore, the story of Gears of War, and then of course bringing Gears Pop to mobile devices, having Gears Tactics that's apparently going to be coming to PC, and then Gears 5 and all the things that are happening with esports, expanding the esports scene. I think overall, guys, it is a brilliant job done by the coalition and Microsoft, and there is nothing that I'm going to take away from that without a doubt. And I just hope that this can become one of the biggest esports out there, and I think it certainly has the potential to. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Gears 5 and Gears Esports as a whole could become the next big esport? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.